Welcome to my YouTube channel. Do you know why anchovies play an important role in the world culinary revolution? Since 2000 years ago, anchovies were used by the Romans to make fish sauce, an important spice in their cuisine. To date, anchovies are not only a popular ingredient, but have also become part of the culinary cultural heritage in many countries. So how are anchovies exploited and become one of the most economically valuable fish in the world? Let's explore that with me. Anchovies, with their slender shape and sparkling silver luster, have an average length of only 2 to 15 centimeters. They often live in colonies in warm, shallow waters near shore, appearing commonly in oceans such as the Atlantic, Indian and Pacific Oceans. What's more special, anchovies are not only popular for their nutritional value, but also for their unique flavor. When used in the production of fish sauce, seasoning for pizza, salads, and many other dishes. This unique flavor not only enriches the palate, but also makes each dish more special, from a light meal to traditional dishes of Italian and Spanish cuisine. Starting around the beginning of the 20th century, the anchovy fishing industry began to develop strongly with the advent of modern fishing techniques. Trawl nets and seine nets have replaced traditional methods, allowing the exploitation of anchovies in much larger quantities. At its peak in 1971, anchovy exploitation output reached 13.1 million tons, and Peru led the way, accounting for 77.9% of global production. Today, thanks to sustainable management measures, anchovy catch has decreased to between 6.2 and 6.8 million tons per year. The anchovy fishing season usually starts between mid-April and early May. Departure time of the boats will depend on weather conditions. At that time, the fishermen began to fully equip the necessary tools for the hunting trip. Indispensable are specialized nets to catch fish, water suction devices to help maintain energy, and powerful lights. When approaching anchovy areas, fishing boats will begin casting nets to surround and catch the fish. The most popular method of catching anchovies is using a trawl net. Trawl net is known for its high performance, especially in catching anchovies on the sea surface and on the sea bottom. When the school of anchovies is surrounded by a net, crew members will work together to pull them up from the seabed, harvesting these nutritious fish. This is a technical and skilled process, requiring close coordination between crew members to ensure success in catching and harvesting fish. After being pulled up from the seabed, the anchovies will be immediately transferred to the ship to ensure freshness. Ships are often equipped with modern and specialized cold storage systems, such as which help maintain the quality of fish throughout the journey back to shore. At the port, anchovies are quickly transported to processing factories. Modern cold storage systems are used to maintain the freshness and quality of fish throughout the processing process. Each step in the fish processing line requires professionalism and high technology, thereby providing consumers with quality and safe fish products, serving culinary needs in the best way. This is an extremely professional process and is done quickly to ensure the anchovies always maintain the best quality from the sea to your table. Do you want to know more about how anchovies are processed into a variety of culinary products? Anchovy fish is a rich source of nutrients and has many significant health benefits for those who eat it. They are rich in high-quality protein, providing essential amino acids that help maintain and develop a healthy body. In addition, anchovy fish is also a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, fats that are beneficial for the heart and nervous system. This helps reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases and supports brain function. Besides, anchovy fish is also a rich source of vitamins and minerals such as vitamin D, vitamin B12, calcium, and iron. These nutrients play an important role in maintaining a strong immune system, bone and blood vessel development, and in the body's metabolism. With its unique flavor and high nutritional value, anchovy fish is not only a delicious dish, but also an indispensable part of a healthy and balanced diet. Today, we will explore a special superfood in South America, nopal, also known as cactus. Nopal is a very popular food here, with many uses from human food to animal feed. The special thing about nopal is that it is easy to grow and care for, and can be harvested all year round. Nopal is known for its young part, which is edible and is also considered a delicacy. They are often sold in markets as a vegetable. The old part of nopal can be used as animal feed. It is ground and mixed with other grains to create nutritious food for animals. Here is an overview of the detailed cultivation process of nopal. The nopal cactus is truly an integral part of the landscape and agriculture in Mexico. With suitable climate and soil conditions, central Mexico and semi-arid regions are where nopal grows most vigorously. With more than 3,000 hectares, equivalent to 7,400 acres, of land used for nopal cultivation, Mexico is one of the world's largest nopal producers. The popularity of nopal is due not only to the nutritional value it brings, but also to its high adaptability to harsh environmental conditions, as well as its simplicity in growing and care. Nopal is a very water-efficient plant, requiring only about 20,000 litres of water per hectare to maintain, while also providing high yields. With a planting density of up to 54,000 trees, Nopal can produce a large amount of product from a small area. At a cost of $0.45 for planting 54,000 trees hectare, Nopal provides a very high economic benefit compared to the initial investment cost. This makes Nopal an attractive option for farmers in Mexico and other regions with similar climatic conditions. Importantly, Nopal is also long-lived, living up to 15 years, reducing the cost and effort of annual replanting. Harvesting is also simple and controllable, making the Nopal production process efficient and easy to manage. The Nopal harvesting process is usually quite simple and does not require too many complicated steps. Typically, Nopals are harvested when young and tender, usually when they are 8 to 10 weeks old. For use as human food, Nopal is usually harvested when it is young and has not grown too large. After choosing the right harvest time, Nopal growers will use sharp knives or scissors to cut off young pieces from the Nopal tree. Excision needs to be done carefully to ensure that the Nopal is cut out intact. Once cut, the Nopal pieces should be cleaned by rinsing them in clean water to remove any residue. The Nopal can then be used immediately or stored in the refrigerator for several days. If you want to use Nopal as livestock feed, the old part of the Nopal tree can be harvested by cutting it off and then grinding and mixing with other ingredients such as grain, hay or seed residue to form food for animals. Nopal can be prepared in another way, which is to make cakes. To make cakes from Nopal, first, Nopal will be chopped and put into a blender to form a smooth mixture. After mixing the ingredients well, the mixture will be poured into the cake mold and shaped as desired. Finally, the cake will be baked in the oven until cooked and has a beautiful golden color. In addition to using Nopal for food and animal feed, another popular application of Nopal is in adding natural color to fabric and craft products. To create color, they grow a mushroom on the trunk of the Nopal tree. Then, they use bamboo brooms to scrape the mushrooms from the outside of the tree, obtaining a layer of mushroom powder. This powder is then crushed to create a dark red powder. This powder is used to dye fabric or yarn, which is then woven into typical local handicraft products. This process not only creates natural colors, but is also part of the culture and traditions of the community. Besides, nopal is also processed in the factory. This mixture is poured into the mixer to mix well and form a dough mixture that can be pressed into fibrous bakery products or made into round cakes, depending on preferences and production needs based on the reality. Finally, the product is packaged and prepared for distribution and consumption in the market. We will come to a sweet fruit from the land of cherry blossoms, Japanese cherry. These cherries are carefully cared for, harvested and selected to ensure they reach the best ripeness and flavor. Let's explore their growing process together in this video. Starting from winter, lasting until the end of summer, is an important time in the growing cycle of Japanese cherries. In the cold winter, farmers will prune dry tree branches, remove unnecessary parts to concentrate nutrients on strong branches, creating the best conditions for tree growth during the season. Next, when spring begins, cherry trees will bud and bloom, creating a beautiful landscape. Their concentration principle is also shown in the fact that growers will remove buds and leave only 3 to 4 buds on each branch. This procedure is carefully carried out on all cherry trees in the garden. Waiting for flowers to bloom is also something worth looking forward to in spring. Cherry blossoms bloom at the end of April, bringing a poetic and sophisticated feeling to the land. But as usual, a portion of the flower will be cut off to avoid overcrowding and ensure that each cherry will have enough space and nutrition to grow. This is a meticulous but important job to ensure product quality. In this process, flower pollination is a key factor. Cherry orchards often have bees present to perform this task because proper pollination is key to sweet, plump cherries. The end result is masses of pollinated flowers, waiting to turn into wonderful cherries. It will take about 3 months for the young fruits to develop and ripen evenly. Measures such as placing reflectors under the tree to increase light for cherries is one of the important techniques to ensure they ripen evenly and have perfect color. Do you see this in other fruits? This is often done to balance and optimize fruit ripening, especially in growing environments with little natural light or unstable weather conditions. Hand harvesting of cherries is an important part of the production process, ensuring the highest quality of the final product. This helps avoid damage or scratches to the fruit, thereby creating perfect and attractive cherries. Carefulness in the harvesting process not only enhances commercial value, but also builds consumer trust in Japanese cherry products. After harvesting, the process of classifying and testing the sweetness of the fruit is carried out. The fruits are sorted by size and color, with beautiful and perfect fruits usually commanding a higher price. This shows special respect and care for the product, while creating diverse choices for consumers. In addition, cherry juice is also a best-selling product, popular for its pure flavor and unique properties. This is a byproduct with high economic value and plays an important role in optimizing the value of each cherry. With careful care from garden to table, Japanese cherries are not just a fruit, but also a symbol of quality and dedication in farming. Japanese cherries are truly one of the highly valued fruits in this country. With good quality, sweet flavor, and careful production process, Japanese cherries are considered a symbol of luxury and nobility in Japan's gift-giving culture, especially in the business world. Using cherries as a gift is not only a way to show gratitude and respect, but also a way to create a strong impression and acknowledge the importance of the business relationship. The uniqueness and high value of Japanese cherries also contribute to adding value to the gift and creating a unique and impressive impression on the recipient. Although overall fruit prices in Japan are still lower than elsewhere in the West, Japanese cherries still top the price range and are considered one of the most expensive items in the Japanese fruit market in this country. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any questions or suggestions, please don't hesitate to share them in the comments below. I'm always ready to listen and appreciate all your feedback to improve the channel every day.